dudes.
Oh, that's too gender specific.
I'm like in this WeWork conference room and there's just a bunch of ajashis just staring at me.
Really?
I'll show you. This is where I'm at.
Dude, hyperventilating.
Oh my gosh.
Where I do what?
The live stream.
Heaven forbid something's going on at Neighbor Now right now that they like.
There's just a bunch of
Oh.
Okay, maybe you should stop sharing screen just so you won't lag a lot.
Really?
Show you.
Yeah, stop sharing your screen, Brian. Come on.
Dude, hyperventilating.
Oh my gosh.
Where I
Can
do
you send
what?
me this link?
Oh, this
Heaven
is-
forbid something's going on at Neighbor Now. Oh no, I hear myself.
Yeah, I would just mute the YouTube video.
I wasn't on it. I don't even know how to get on the YouTube page right now.
Oh,
It's unlisted. Can someone send me the link so I can like
So
view?
we have to
I got you.
configure this live
Oh.
stream to the link that we shared.
Okay, I see. I very much see. Okay, got it.
Should I just share this new link with the other people? Like the people? Or can you configure it?
I have, what do you want me to configure?
So you put the
Throwing a lot of big words at me.
hold on.
Edit video.
It's
Yeah, I can't change the URL if that's what you're asking.
okay, I'll just send them a new URL. Okay, one second.
Is that a dive pillow?
Yes.
Oh,
Hey,
What the hell?
the office.
Is that unlicensed merch? Where's our royalty?
It was for the love shoot, but then we never did it. So
Yeah, we went to lockdown like that week.
wait, where is that link again? Oh my goodness, there's too many chat rooms. Okay, I found it.
Could we make it so that all your faces show at the same time?
I have no
Yeah.
idea how to do that.
You can do that.
That's the Brian job.
Oh, I'm glad Brian is the IT.
Okay, I sent the new link out.
Spend years practicing this on.
We're live, folks.
I thought we've been live.
But now they have the link, so we're really live.
Oh, places, people, places.
Can you guys see gallery view now? Oh, there we go. Bit of a lag.
I don't know. Oh, do I have to make
Oh, we
my
got
own
35
gallery view?
people watching. Oh my lord. Hey, folks.
You got to take the lead on this one. You're team
Okay.
captain, Brian.
Let's. Oh, so I guess they've been watching. So there's like a 30-second lag. So we're just gonna start. We're just gonna jump into it. Hey guys, my name is Brian. Diane, Liz, why don't you introduce yourself? What are we doing here today?
I think Liz knows better than literally you or me. So I'll let Liz say.
Hello, welcome to the our first Patreon live stream. I'm Liz. I mainly do design at Dive and help out with social media and do Patreon stuff. And yeah, we have Brian, Diane, and Connie here. Connie also helps me a lot with design stuff, and she's like social media queen. She does a lot of things too.
Hello.
But yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people think I do anything for the social media, which is completely false.
Yeah.
I don't have a single login. I don't post anything on, like, everyone's like, oh, Diane must blah 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 blah, and I'm like, I'm barely on my own Twitter.
I see those comments a lot. They're like, oh, I bet Diane's tweeting this, or I bet Diane posted this.
Imagine having the
You know what?
time.
And we're not gonna tell them the truth. We're gonna let you
Oh.
speak for the company. Use your
I'm the
identity.
spokesperson. Mhm.
Yeah.
My
But
God.
yeah, Liz and Connie, they put the sauce on Dive. They make all the cool looking graphics and stuff. Um, yeah, any
Yeah.
questions? I think Connie, they put together like a list of questions. It was like somewhere on Discord. I don't know if we have that.
It
Yeah,
must be in the VIP chat, no?
I have it up. They also can ask questions through YouTube and the VIP chat and Discord.
Oh yeah. So let them catch up. Any questions? Q&A time.
I'll read out
Q&A.
any like YouTube like questions.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be on watch.
We're here to spill the beans, the dirty details behind Live Studios.
Black beans. I like black beans, not refried.
Same.
I like pinto beans.
Okay, Brian.
Is that a weird take?
No. I had a roommate who used to soak beans overnight in a giant bowl.
That's
That's a bit controversial. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
About
That's Stacy.
What's your favorite episode that you've recorded from Katsu?
I don't know. Brian, you answer that.
I would say probably the racism episode where it was.
You didn't record that. You weren't.
Oh
You
wait,
were in the
I
room.
recorded. I thought you said as a team.
Oh, sure. It's
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
a team.
Yeah, probably the Tablo episode, where it's Eric, Eddie, and Tablo, just goofing around, having a good time.
Yeah.
What about you?
Tablo said that was the hardest he like laughed in life in a really long time. Yeah.
That was
That's
pretty- the lobster one was a really good episode too. I remember that.
That was probably same day because that was when, well, actually every time Eddie comes to record, he's like on his last leg. And so he's
Yeah.
always on like a mental breaking point. That's when Tablo's like, let me put a mic in front of you.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, we need Eddie to come back out to a few episodes.
As long as he's willing to be 2 weeks in prison.
That's true. That's true.
Speaking of prison,
Oh, no.
how was your 2-week prison, Brian?
It was interesting. I've never had so many choco pies. I mean, I'm actually like I like sweets, right? I usually like I'm always snacking on something that's sweet. But after that 2-week quarantine, I'm like just so fed up with like sugar, and I'm like serious about that. It's really weird. It changed me.
I'm freaking
I
serious.
I crave salad. Is that weird?
Yeah,
I
sure.
never thought I'd hear that from you.
I want just green stuff in my mouth.
Okay.
Okay, let's pick it up with Loch Ness.
Yeah.
I could use like a good LA style salad lately. I'm sick of salads here only being like iceberg lettuce. And I want that arugula. I want that rocket. I want that spinach
Vitamin
bunch.
A packed kale.
Oh, kale.
I will say though, eating healthy in Korea is extremely hard. It's really expensive to eat healthy. Or it's just hard to find healthy food. At least my
Yeah,
opinion.
you have to order from online specialty grocery shops to get like healthy like alternatives or whatever to like frozen food and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember fruits being like hella expensive too over there.
They are hella like
$5 avocados.
yeah.
Just
Watermelon is 19,000원, so like 19,000원 is probably like $15 for like not even like the American standard huge watermelons, like just like the smaller round ones.
That's crazy.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
another question. What's each of your wildest dream guest for any podcast? From
Oh.
Felicia.
Ooh.
Can go around say
Liz,
what.
I'll let you take that first.
There's so many.
I already
You
know.
can pick one.
Oh, I really want Key from Shiny on a podcast.
Ooh.
I want him. You know what? I'll give him a show.
Yes, let's do
I'll
it.
give him. I'll
Producer
say right
Diane,
here.
totally
I will
not.
give. I will. Apparently, I'm the one who's the deciding factor, and not him and his team. I'm the one who decides, and I will give him a show because what is it? I remember seeing a video of him being like, "I'm from Brooklyn, baby, no, I'm from New York, baby, like Northwest Side or something. I don't know, Upper West Side.
Yes.
I don't know
Oh.
much about him actually.
Oh wow, he's only 28. Did he recently go into the army?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it comes out soon.
yeah. His podcast name can be like, "I'm free."
I'm out. Yeah,
Uh,
I guess who would my favorite or my
Brian, you don't know anyone.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say. I was
Brian
like,
doesn't know anyone.
there's
Brian's
like four
what's
people
like
come
two
to
Korean
mind.
syllables I could tie together. That's probably a person right now.
Oh,
You're like Chung Un.
Brian, don't you like Monsoon Man?
Oh, Monsoon Man. He's in Canada.
Monsoon
He's Canadian. Chinese Canadian. He actually is not K-pop at all, but his music is great. He's very like oh man, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. Who's the guy that's with 88 Rising right now? He's kind of like a bedroom pop singer.
Bedroom pop singer.
Yeah.
Are you
He's
talking
like-
about Poom? He's not with 88?
No, not Poom.
We already had Poom on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other guy. Oh, what's his name?
Chang, the Japanese American
Yeah,
guy.
I think that's him.
Isn't it like, you know,
I'm blanking on his name.
I want to say Janko, but I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking
Talking
about,
about
though.
Joji?
Yes.
No, not Joji.
No, not Joji.
Mm,
Similar
It's-
vibes in a way.
It's literally like Chanko or something. Hold
Janko?
on.
It's a book. No.
Oh shoot. I guess
please
I'm so
send
smart.
help, everyone.
Japanese.
I don't know. He
88
was
Rising.
in the 88 Rising live stream. But yeah, he seemed. I don't know why I brought him up. That was super
Well,
off.
I was thinking Rich Brian, who's also 88 Rising.
Yeah, Rich Brian.
I think Rich Brian would be really, really, really good on a podcast.
He'd be hilarious. Him and
Well, he's just really
Yeah.
honest.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. He could have he could be funny, but also just super deep. I really liked his Hot Ones episode.
Yeah, he's also just like hyper polite.
Yeah, yeah. Is
I'm,
Keshi
like,
his name?
just reading.
It might be
I
Keshi.
would-
Oh, it's Keshi.
Oh, yeah, Keshi. He's not Japanese.
He's not?
No.
What is he?
I think he was. I don't want to be wrong. I think it was Chinese, like American. I might be
Okay.
Oh,
wrong.
is he?
Well, you know what? We
Oh,
support.
my B. His name's
everybody.
Casey Long. Yeah, that's not Japanese. That's not. Well, Keshi sounds Japanese.
know.
It
That's true.
sounds like a Terrace House contestant.
Oh, he's
God.
Oh, wait.
Vietnamese.
He's
Oh, he's
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
You know what?
My eye.
We love everybody, so it's all good.
If you're Vietnamese,
Ooh.
leave an emoji.
Oh my
Vietnamese
gosh.
fan.
My first school crush was Vietnamese. His name was Vo. Is this Vo? No, his name's Casey, so it can't be him.
Casey.
But Vo, if you're out there, I had a crush on you in kindergarten.
Bo is
I
one
had
of our
a crush
page
on Nathan Tran.
Look at them. They're just stealing our hearts. Nathan
Is
Tran,
Nathan-
Vo,
Is
V-O.
Nathan Train the skater?
No, I'm just talking about a kid in my class.
Oh,
But my
Okay.
dream podcast host would be, I think, Woods or Cho
Woods.
Sung-yeon from Produce X101.
I have
mm,
no
Like
idea.
BFFs with Jamie.
Oh, really? Like our Jamie?
Yeah,
Oh,
Mm.
but he's like really funny and like super energetic. So I think he'd be funny on a podcast.
does he speak 영어?
Broken 영어.
영어 조금 잘 할 수 있나요?
Yeah, my favorite color is blue.
What?
But we were
Ma'am? Ma'am.
Sorry, what? Someone asked me a question on YouTube in the comments.
Are there any comments from the doc, Liz?
Nico asked, "Are you easily scared?"
What kind of scared?
There are different types of
Uh,
scared.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
I'm
like.
easily startled.
Yeah, I'll say I get startled, but do you guys? All right, I had this talk with Eric. Like, do you guys dream a lot? Like,
I
do you guys
think-
remember your dreams?
I have crazy dreams, but yes.
Oh yeah.
I like
Yeah.
really. Okay, maybe I don't dream.
That means you're super well rested. If you
Oh.
are getting REM sleep, that means you're not dreaming.
I mean, I sleep really well, but I literally don't remember the last dream I've had. And
Yeah, so you've been sleeping
I
really
didn't
well.
realize it until Eric, because Eric dreams a lot. And then I was like,
Eric does not sleep well,
yeah,
as
maybe
we
that.
know.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, that answered my question.
Brian logs off. He's like, that's all I needed.
Yeah. Oh, Henry Lau would be, I think he would be pretty good as a host.
Yeah,
Um,
he should guest at least once.
Yeah, definitely want him on. Give
I'm gonna
Chan.
bring his violin.
Yeah, he's like crazy good, right?
Mhm.
Do you guys play instruments? I don't think I ever asked you that.
Oh, I used to play violin, and then now I'm learning the piano. I don't think you can see it in the frame. Somewhere over here.
I used to play the taiko drum. It's a Japanese drum that they play at festivals. And I was really buff,
one?
but I stopped. And now I'm learning electric guitar.
Ooh.
How about you, Diane?
Am I learning something or do I know instruments? What was the question?
Play an instrument?
I play, I mean, not well. I can play piano, flute, violin, and ukulele.
Whoa,
It's a lot.
that's nuts.
But not like none of those well. If I could just trade all 4 instruments to learn one of them like well, then I think that would be probably more worth it than like knowing super basic all 4.
Yeah.
Does Eric play guitar? Because he has a guitar.
It's one of those things where like, I think Eddie went through it too, where they're like, I want to learn to play the guitar. So they buy a guitar and then they take lessons for like 2 days and then they just stop.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Any other questions? What are your opinions on the memes they post in Discord?
Especially the bread ones.
It's a lot of bread ones. A lot of bread memes. Can we give Sam Hamilton a proper host name? Why is this thing like, I don't even know what it is. It's like some weird.
Made it up himself though.
Yeah, let him have his creative freedom. He needs to express himself.
It's like when Jay made his thing.
He made his, oh yeah, stream. He went rogue. Are there other questions?
I was actually
Sorry.
going through Nonsensible's discussion channel. It's like
Mhm.
really good discussion in there. Like people are going pretty in depth about what they think on certain topics. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Yeah, I saw it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like the Tablet podcast and Nonsense will have like the deepest discussion so far.
Yeah.
Y'all smart, sunset.
So Nell on Discord asked, please share your MBTI if you know it. Your Myers-Briggs.
Oh, I haven't taken mine since like middle school. I need to do that.
You took it
Middle
in
school.
I
Middle
didn't even
school.
know it existed back then.
Really?
Middle school Myers-Briggs would just be like, you're a demon. You're a demon. Whatever a demon is you.
Didn't they make you guys take that in PE class? That was like a normal thing.
PE class.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Because they tied in, at least our school was like health and fitness were together in PE. And so
That's some frou-frou PE class.
yeah, I'll take mine. I'll let you guys know.
Last I took it, which has been a while, so it might be different. I am ENFP campaigner personality.
Well,
But
I was too.
I'm the same.
wow.
Let me look.
What?
ENFP.
Except for the extrovert versus like introvert line, I was 51% like I was like 1% just a little more extroverted. So I'm literally like directly in the middle. I'm neither like super into crowds or like I guess super into being alone. Like I'm literally fine either way.
That was
Really?
same for me. I was like 2
I thought
points
you
or
were pretty
something.
extroverted.
Yeah. You?
No, I thought you were pretty extroverted.
Nah, bro. I just know how to talk to a room.
What's the ENFP? What is that? Let me look
That's
this up.
me. Yeah.
Oh, that's an E. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
INFJ.
INFJ. What the? Is that what you are?
No, that's what someone in the
He's
comments.
reading comments.
Oh, I was like, you are not INFJ.
Wait,
I don't know.
what's your horoscope?
How do you guys feel about these like personality tests? Do you like being labeled?
Whoa, that was like a loaded question. I think they help explain questions that I have about myself, or they help answer those questions, but I don't think they define 100% of who I am. They'll just like help quell those like little questions that you have at like 2 a.m. But yeah.
Are you supposed to like share them with other people so that they better understand who you are? Is that what they're used for?
They can be, yeah. Like, was it employers will ask people to take the test when they're applying for the job to make sure that they're like a good fit with the rest of the established team.
Yeah.
Okay. BMI is
What's your boba order? From Suze.
I know Connie's boba order.
Oh, really?
Isn't it just normal with no sugar?
Normal?
Yeah.
What's normal?
Classic milk tea.
Can I have one normal, please? Like, can I literally say that and they'll know what I'm talking about? One normal, please.
Yeah, I get
Like,
0%
ma'am, this is a
sugar
Wendy's. Yeah.
because sugar hurts me. I'm sugar intolerant.
I for sure am, and I ignore it.
Oh,
Really?
I for sure am allergic to so many things that I ignore
Whoa.
completely.
I don't
So
know
I just
anyone
like
else like this.
Have you guys like developed allergies in the past like couple of years? Or is
no,
that-
I don't think so. Probably
Okay.
not.
your body like resets every 7 years. So that's why like some people develop lactose intolerance like later in life. So like new allergies can come up and then old allergies can kind of fade away. Like that's a possibility.
Oh,
Diane, you always have like amazing facts.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Where are you
because-
learning all this stuff?
Life, brother, life.
At NYU education.
You know, like Slumdog Millionaire, where like he'll get asked a question and then it'll like flashback to like how he like weirdly knows the answer to it because of like a crazy like life experience he had. Do you remember Slumdog Millionaire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like that. It's like I randomly know because of like an incident or like someone randomly told me and I just like latched onto that information.
Mm,
Da-da-da.
yeah. I feel like you have good memory.
Yeah. Not anymore. Oof. Are there other questions?
We're all just talking about all our different allergies right now. And,
Awesome. We all know how to poison each other now.
yeah. It is crazy though. Like I heard peanuts just aren't allowed in schools anymore. Because like so many kids are allergic to peanuts now. Which I think is fascinating. Yeah.
Oh, a question from Flinny Foo Foo. I think that's how you pronounce your name on Discord. Asked, what are our passions outside of dive? It's basically his question, or their question.
Oh man.
Passion outside of dive.
You know, I actually
Is there such thing?
like last week. I like don't know what my hobbies are.
Huh?
You know what I mean? I don't like so it used to be like a very clear answer. It would be playing soccer, like or whatever. I mean, if you count like hanging out with friends as a hobby, then sure. But like a specific activity, I don't really know if I have one anymore, which is kind of sad. So I was thinking about picking up golf again. But
Oh, you used to play?
yeah, I used to take a lot of lessons throughout
Whoa.
college and like my last year of high school, my senior year.
We should
Uh,
play together. I used to play for my high school team.
I'm not there yet.
No, I
Maybe
suck.
like,
I
You're
suck.
not
I
high
was
school
junior
level yet.
varsity.
Yeah, I don't know. What about you guys? What are your hobbies or passions
I
outside of?
used to be a competitive dancer, so I like dancing, like hip hop or R&B, stuff like that. So that's my hobby.
Do you take less or do you take?
She's
I
so
guess
good.
classes right now, but did you?
No, I didn't take any because I was really cheap, or I'm really cheap. So I didn't take any classes until college when the classes were cheap, or not cheap. They were free because they were taught by college students. So I would just go to those classes for free and learn there.
For
And then,
free.
yes, for free. But yeah,
Yeah. I was always jealous of like those college groups where they'd all dance together. I always thought this was really cool.
thanks for being jealous of me. I
What
feel
was
so.
like the big dance group at UT?
Wait, what?
What was like the big dance group on campus at UT?
Oh, UTFSA, Filipino Student Association.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, you went to UT, which UT?
Austin, you know?
Yeah, like a lot of my friends in LA all came from UT Austin.
Get out
So,
of town. What?
like John, what year did you graduate?
2019.
Okay, never mind. They did not go to school with you. You're a baby. I was like, oh, like John Kozar, Matt King, they all went there.
Yeah, I wish I knew those names. I don't.
Oh, okay.
UT's not.
Hmm?
Isn't UT huge? Like 30,000 students or something?
Yeah, it's huge.
That must have been fun.
We have someone from UT Austin in the comments.
Oh,
Ooh.
hell yeah.
What?
Okay, Sam James, I see you. What
Wait,
about you,
Diane, what's your
Diane?
hobby?
My hobby. My hobby is right behind me.
That's mine.
Animal
too.
Crossing.
I don't know why. Why is it so far? Oh my god. Okay.
My Switch. I have a
Yeah.
socialite too.
Ooh, I like that case. Hobbies. I don't know. It's one of those things where like not unfortunate, but where like I turned what was my hobby in high school essentially into like my profession,
Mm,
you know? So
yeah.
it's like I do my work is basically my hobby, but I guess outside of it, I'm always trying to like um either like learn things like I tried to do French embroidery for a minute.
Ooh.
Oh,
When I was in high school, I was obsessed with making stop motion videos with like paper cutout art.
dude, I just think those are so
Um,
cool.
but that took forever, so I stopped doing it.
What was like that one really popular, I think it was like a TV show or series. It was like the Claymations. There's like one
Oh,
everyone used to watch. Like,
yeah.
Shaun the sheep.
oh, that's it. Yeah. Hold
Where
on.
the moon was cheese.
Oh, apparently
Oh, that
Diana's
one.
freezing.
Oh, I'm
Also,
freezing?
Well, you seem fine to me. I don't know.
I think that's just me being a good listener and still.
yeah. Shaun the Sheep. What a throwback.
Oh, Sean.
What about you?
Connie.
After work, basically every day I draw. I like to do digital art. My favorite thing to draw are anime girls, and I'm painting a jacket right now. So basically, drawing and painting.
Whoa.
She's
You
really
should
good.
paint you should paint something for the new dive space so that we can hang it somewhere.
Ooh.
Please
Oh,
do it. Oh my gosh.
that
Okay.
reminds me. Yeah. So we're moving
Oh,
studios.
did I just spoil that? Lo siento.
Patreon
Lo
exclusive.
siento.
This is perfect. This is what we're here for.
Patreon
Lo
exclusive.
siento.
We're actually moving studios this week. It's gonna be awesome. We have like the top floor of a brand new building, and we're gonna deck it out, make a cool little studio. Diane and I were also talking about making like a little gaming corner that we can have where all of our hosts and everyone can just like play whatever Animal Crossing or whatever other games people play these days. But then also filling the space with like a bunch of fan art and things that, you know, Patreon members want to send us or our listeners, whoever. So
Whatever.
yeah, I think that's still a cool idea. Because Diane, you mentioned like having like each podcast set would be slightly different with like different pieces of fan art.
Yeah, I thought that we could ask if people wanted to send like art or like I don't know, like any kind of art project. It doesn't have to be like a picture. It could be like I don't know. I actually don't know, but that would act as kind of like the show's centerpiece. So it's like if you when you see it, you know like what you're watching, kind of a thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so because we're gonna have like what is essentially like the podcast setup, and
Mm-hmm.
in order to differentiate it, other than obviously different hosts sitting at the mic, we want to make it visually different but special at the same time by incorporating listeners who might want to send us stuff so that they're a part of it too. But that was initial brainstorming.
Yeah. Well, we'll try and figure out how to like set up an address that everyone can, ship fan art to. Get started on that and stuff.
Exciting.
Cool.
You can send that pillow. Just kidding. You can keep it.
Oh no, it was made for moments like this.
A
So,
moment like this.
Love. Cool.
Is there any last questions? Because I have to go to a shoot and do my actual job soon.
We gotta jump off soon. Answer like two more questions. Two quick questions. Any last questions anybody has?
Anybody.
Connie, do you see anything from YouTube?
I'm checking. Sorry, everyone started talking about anime, so I have to scroll back up.
If not,
What
if
did
we
you guys major in during uni from 7?
Oh.
Diane, you go first.
I've talked about this a lot, so most people probably already know at this point, but I majored specifically in film and TV production with a concentration in TV, comedy writing, and producing at Tisch, which is the School of Arts at NYU. But I only was there for like 3 years, so like it wasn't like I was, dedicating my craft there or anything like that. But yeah, that's what I studied.
Cool. Liz, what about you?
I majored in marketing at Macombs School of Business at UT Austin. And would I do it again? No. Next.
Wait, why? Why?
I just personally don't like business school. I just did not vibe with anyone there. I mean,
Yeah.
at UT, I vibed with people, but not specifically in the business school. So,
Right.
like, they
Right.
literally were like, if you do, like, you won't succeed if you cold call or cold email people. Well, look at where I am now. So,
Yeah, I love a cold email. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Wait, they said they wouldn't, or you wouldn't, or you would?
you wouldn't succeed. They're like, don't ever send out cold calls or cold
Really?
emails.
That's
Act-
opposite of what I was taught in business school,
Yeah.
at least my business school.
Wait, Liz, that's really funny because that's literally how like we got connected.
Exactly. So,
That,
in your face, Macombs. Or just kidding.
Liz is an OG. I think Liz, you had reached out to like our TEDx show account. We didn't even have like a Dive Studios account yet. I think it was literally like May of last year. Like we were like a month into the TEDx show. Do you remember that? Do you remember when it was exactly? I still.
I remember it was like fresh out of graduation. Like I was very new postgraduate, and it was like right before Tableau's podcast, I think. But yeah.
Ah, good times.
Yeah, Liz is a great example of showing that like you care about what a company is doing, because I don't think people like understand like when you're looking at applications, especially cover letters, how important like that stands out. So just in general, as someone who tends to look over people's resumes, like it really comes across how much you actually care and know about what the company is doing. And like, even if maybe technically you're not like quite there yet, but it's clearly like, you know what we're doing, you're passionate about what we're doing. It's kind of, it helps even things out. So, because I know a lot of times people, I mean, not to say Liz wasn't there, like she was also there, but like, in case anybody is feeling down and about like with their like experience level when applying for jobs.
No, for sure. Yeah, I think that's incredibly important. Yeah, Connie, what did you major in?
I also went to business school. I studied business administration, but I studied abroad, so I went to Korea University.
Oh.
And yeah, so it was all taught in English because it's like a pretty competitive business school in Korea, so everyone has to take courses in English. But yeah, I just got to be in class with like people from all over the world, so it was really fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
that's great.
다시 돌아와요.
Please.
Yes.
한국에 다시 돌아와요, 제발.
Yo, we were so close to having Liz and Connie come to Korea, and then I think literally as we were trying to come in, the whole Itaewon thing happened. There was like a big outbreak.
Yeah.
But soon, once all this coronavirus ish is over with. Yeah. For me, I was a boring finance and economics major. So nothing special. I was like I didn't really know what I wanted. So I was just like I'm in New York. You know, everyone else is doing finance and econ, so I might as well just do it and see where it takes me. And yeah, I ended up not doing any of that, and so now I'm here. But no, Liz, I totally feel you. I think there's definitely a vibe within business school slash like finance realm.
Yeah, you see what I mean, right? Ugh.
It's
Yeah.
there. It's constantly people just like trying to one up each other on like whatever internships they got. Or, I mean, particularly for me, because it was a lot of like investment banking. So that was like pretty, it was pretty dumb to see. It's
My
like,
eyes just glazed over at the words investment banking, but baking.
it's like
My
on like how fast they can crunch numbers when it's just like, I don't think anyone really.
NYU has was it Stern, which is like a apparently known business school or whatever, and those kids look think about what an 18-year-old looks now,
Mhm,
and they were told to wear suits every day to class. And I was
mhm.
like, it's just like kids with backpacks, but like suits every day. And then they have their own like security, like Stern Business School had its own like separate Wi-Fi that only Stern kids get. And then your junior year, the school pays for your spring break trip from alumni. So it's like a lottery system. So you literally like put your hand into a thing, you pull out, and it'll be like, oh, I'm going to Thailand for spring break. And like they'll literally pay for your trip. That
Yeah.
school is so ridiculous in
Mhm.
many ways.
Yeah. No, I was like, I know a lot of people that went to Stern Business School. Honestly, I was like one of those people. I had to wear a suit. Okay, so you probably would have hated me.
Oh, 100%,
Yeah,
100,000%.
because you intern and then you go to class and you just have to wear a suit all day and you feel ridiculous walking around. But yeah, fun times. Now we're
Yeah.
all doing that. Cool guys. Well, I think we're wrapping it up now, coming to an end of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks
That
for
went by pretty quick.
joining.
Yeah, 30
Mm-hmm.
minutes. Um,
This
thanks
was
everybody.
fun.
Is
Yeah.
there any like sign off we need to do? Like, how do we end this?
Like a
We
handshake.
need Brian's live jingle.
Press end meet.
Oh.
Oh, I think. Thanks, Patreon dudes and fans. Come back again next month to see what other dive team members join the live stream.
Yes, it will be different almost every time. So tune in next month.
Cool,
And
cool.
thank you for supporting.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Thank you guys for being our Patreon members. It really does make a difference. And I love you guys, but I cannot do a jingle right now. So I'm very sorry.
Okay. Somebody put that to music. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go and skedaddle to a
Bye-bye.
shoot. Goodbye,
Good luck,
everybody.
Diane.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.